What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. I screwed up big when it came to covering the Intellivision Amico. And while I've apologized previously for that, the reason why I wanted to make this video is to address the people that just can't stand me. I screwed up big time with the Intellivision Amico. My coverage was completely biased. My angle was all from the perspective of everything Tommy was telling me was true, most likely true, or hopefully that's how things fall into place. That was my mentality, was a very optimistic viewpoint of everything. Piled on that, I had people like Pat and Ian coming at me and making it worse. So yes, I'd admit that a part of me wanted it to be successful, to be like, yeah, screw you guys, you were wrong about this. And that affected my ability to be unbiased with it a little bit. I mean, I'll admit that. But what I don't understand is I go on these message boards. I see other videos about me. I see people sharing stuff with me about what people have to say about me. And it's all from this perspective of this incel mentality of, I've never left my house, I've never touched grass, and I hate this guy. I hate this guy with every vessel in my body, every bone, everything that goes through me. I can't stand Smash JT. Why? Like, what? Because I was optimistic about a game console? I mean, yes, I do regret it, and I feel terrible about misleading people, but I put my money where my mouth was. I wasn't just saying, hey, this thing's great, you should invest in it. I was saying I was investing in it. I don't recall ever telling anyone else to do it. I was just saying I was excited about it, I was confident in it, and I was very hopeful of the future for it. But then I got all these people that just won't give it up, that just keep coming at me. Every chance they get, every video I upload, they'll make a mockery video covering it and focusing on like why I'm a horrible person. I don't understand it. I feel like there's a lot of people that are very easily misled out there that are looking to hate, that are looking to just be angry at someone. And now that Tommy has dipped out of the limelight, it's like, oh, who's the new poster child for the Amico we can go after? Oh, Phil Adam doesn't really come forward. Oh, Smash JT, he doesn't really fall for that stuff anymore. But it doesn't matter because Smash JT still talks on YouTube. He's somebody that's still actively conversing about it. So let's keep focusing on him. I don't get it. And you go to these message boards, you get people saying things like, oh, I really want to see, like my previous video about Phil Adam and our phone call, I really want to see what was said in that phone call conversation, but I don't want to click on the video because I don't want to give a view to Smash JT. How pathetic is your life where you're so fixated on hating someone that you're refusing to get information that you desire from somebody who literally talked to the CEO? Now, like I said in that video, believe it or not, I literally do not care. I'm getting information. I'm trying to report it as unbiased as possible and give my real opinion. And I feel like I'll rewatch this video a couple times to make sure that I'm being true to myself. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how I feel about this situation right now. That is my honest take. I've understood that I've made mistakes. It's like these people have never made a mistake in their life, have never fallen for anything in their life. Or if they have, they've forgotten about it, and now they want to pin all their mistakes on someone else randomly on the internet that they never met. But they want to make themselves feel better. So they all focus on, oh, trash JT. He's just the worst. He's an idiot. He put all this money into the Amico and it failed. What a sucker. Okay, you got me guilty. I did. The same people don't want to focus on the money I made with GameStop because that would be too convenient to offset their story of how dumb I am with my investments, but it's okay. You win some, you lose some. My point of this video is I don't understand why some of these people just don't give me a chance. Don't understand that I'm human too, that I make mistakes, that I'm not perfect, that my voice can squeak sometimes. I wish I could do something about that. I can't. It's who I am. But instead of running away from it, I'm going to embrace it because I got one life to live. I'm going to live it as best I can. And I challenge everyone out there to do the same. Don't run and hide from who you are. Embrace it. Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there and getting laughed at for your mistakes. I feel like that's the same thing when it comes to dating. So, lesson for a few of you guys out there. If you're struggling with the fairer sex, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You're gonna get some rejections. It's okay. Same thing with getting a job. You're gonna get some rejections. It's okay. Not everyone is going to embrace everything you do every second, all the time. And you know what? That's okay. But part of the reason of why I do this YouTube channel is to help improve me on who I am as a person. And I've learned so much just from when I first started doing this to where I am right now. That's why I keep coming back to it, because doing these videos helps me learn about who I am to be a better person. And again, I'm not perfect, but I feel like doing these videos, every little bit helps. It helps me realize who I am, the decisions I make, rationalizing them, trying to make sense of it, figuring out what I did wrong, why it went wrong, and how to not make that same mistake in the future. And while there's no promises that I won't, I'm going to try my best to be better. So I guess all I'm saying is I made a mistake. If you're going to hate me forever, fine. But I don't understand going on message boards and spouting the nonsense of, oh, don't give him the attention he's dying for. The only reason he's talking about the Amico is for the attention. Stop giving it to him. I don't give a damn. All I'm saying is, if someone makes a mistake, you're not willing to forgive them. You're not willing to think, oh, maybe they're human too. Maybe they fell for a con artist that was telling them lies to their face, telling them all these things to make them feel like they were very trustworthy, when in reality, they were just doing it for their own good and didn't care. That was a lesson I had to learn the hard way. And I feel like as I go with these YouTube videos, I learn more and more lessons about who I am, who the general public is. And this isn't for everyone. There's a lot of people that have supported me. There's a lot of people that have come around from when I was wrong to saying, hey, I accept it, your apology, and we're cool. There's been a ton of you guys, and I can't thank you enough for that support. But I keep going back to the people that just don't. I can't do anything about that. But I guess what I want to say is, if you're so fixated on hating someone else that you've never met, and you can't stand watching their videos because you don't want to prop them up or whatever your mind is telling you that would do or what would happen if you watched my videos, take a look inward at yourself and try to reevaluate your life and make your life better. And instead of trying to pin your faults on someone else you don't know, that just kicks the can down the road. That Phil Adams the situation. What you should do, in my humble opinion, is focus on making yourself better, which is what I'm always trying to do. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing. Smash, J, smash, smash, J, smash, J, smash, smash, J, smash, J, smash,